This is Nightline.
Tonight, case dismissed. The big blow to one side in the legal battle between It Ends With Us stars Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. The latest details in Hollywood's battle royale. Plus, young, black, and MAGA.
I don't have to wear a MAGA hat because I'm a walking MAGA hat.
Is this the GOP's secret weapon to getting young black voters?
It's a big night.
From parties with rap royalty like Rick Ross.
Showing love, baby, we showing love.
To viral videos like these.
You lost the Electoral College and you lost the popular vote because Democrats are insufferable.
Meet the wave of black conservatives working to make MAGA cool. They're making the noise, but are they making a movement? Plus, running down a dream. More young people lacing up, training hard, and turning out for marathons. From A-listers like Harry Styles to Peloton star Robin Arzon, inspiring her followers to get in on the long-distance action.
Nobody can take away your finish line.
And the clubs where runners are looking for more than a workout.
If you're wearing black, you are single.
It's kind of like this new way of meeting people that people are really excited about.
And Friends star Jennifer Aniston opening up about her new love.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gio Benitez. Tonight, a major blow to one side of the Hollywood legal clash between It Ends With Us actor and director Justin Baldoni and one of Hollywood's biggest stars, Blake Lively. It's the latest twist in the battle royale that's been full of them.
Too far?
No.
From an on-screen couple to off-screen rivals, It Ends With Us star Blake Lively and her co-star and director Justin Baldoni have been in a bitter legal battle over the past year. But now, a surprising plot twist. A federal judge formally shutting down Baldoni's $400 million defamation lawsuit against Lively. This comes after Baldoni and his company Wayfarer Studios missed a judge's deadline to file an amended complaint. We reached out to Baldoni's team for comment, but have not heard back. The feud began when Lively first filed a complaint against Baldoni with the California Civil Rights Department in 2024, followed by a lawsuit alleging sexual harassment and retaliation during the making of their hit film, It Ends With Us.
You have a really nice view.
I do.
What began as an invisible war exploded into a public battle. Lively says Baldoni sexually harassed her on set and then tried to destroy her reputation. Baldoni says she tried to steal his movie, then vilify him.
All right, cut.
10 minutes of behind-the-scenes footage released by Baldoni's attorney, multiple takes showing Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni acting out a key scene.
You guys are really cute.
I think it's more than cute.
Lively says her co-star and director made her feel uncomfortable by improvising touching and kissing that was not scripted. Baldoni says he was just staying in character. Now Lively's lawsuit is ongoing with a trial set to begin in March 2026. And we will, of course, continue to follow this case as it develops. But we turn now to what some think might be the secret weapon of the Republican Party. Meet the young, black, pro-MAGA, Gen Z influencer working to make conservatism cool again. Here's ABC's Avery Harper making her Nightline story debut.
Hi, I'm a Karen.
It's nighttime in the D.C. party scene. But this isn't just any costume party. It's packed with a political message.
I don't talk to the media.
What is your Halloween costume?
I'm Hakeem Jeffries.
This crowd is partying the MAGA way. The Make America Great Again movement, despised by some across the country, loved by those in this room.
This is just a great time for young conservatives to come together, meet each other, and make America party again.
C.J. Pearson at the center of it all.
It's a big night.
Part-time party host and full-time MAGA influencer.
You lost the Electoral College and you lost the popular vote because Democrats are insufferable.
Donald Trump isn't just making D.C. safe again, he's making it healthy again because I can finally go on my Hot Boy walks again. Yo, I'm gonna have to pop off for a little bit. The tribalism in the black community needs to end.
He's one of the rising stars of MAGA.
Mr. Ross, what are you here for?
We showing love, baby, we showing love.
His presence so undeniable, even rap royalty Rick Ross comes through to perform.
I think these parties have given
a little bit of a confidence boost to a lot of young conservatives who for a long time thought there weren't many people out there like them.
But Pearson is also using his presence to carve a lane for more young black conservatives in the grand old party.
What about the MAGA movement attracts you and makes you want to bring other black people into the fold?
It's a movement that is putting America first, and that means every American of every shade, of every color.
And it's not just Pearson. In recent years, a number of black celebrities growing more vocal, too, in their support of President Trump, from rapper Kodak Black to Amber Rose.
Elect Donald Trump president of the United States.
These voices helped Trump make significant gains among black voters in the 2024 presidential election, nearly doubling his support among them and energizing young black men in particular. Black Americans, though, still overwhelmingly vote Democrat.
I caution the party to don't just assume that support that has been there for Donald Trump will translate for the party.
Almost a year into office and exactly 1 year from midterm elections, where does that support stand? A recent ABC News Washington Post Ipsos poll showing 84% of black Americans disapprove of Trump.
When it comes to black voters, I haven't heard enough from the party on the midterm message. We have the White House, we have the Senate, and we have the House. What are our deliverables at this point?
Well, I don't have to wear a MAGA hat because I'm a walking MAGA hat.
The 23-year-old Pearson first went viral at just 13 with this YouTube video.
Here's the truth of the matter.
Attacking then President Obama.
President Obama, you don't love America.
How did you turn that viral fame as a kid into cultural capital and political influence in this current Republican Party?
For me, I've always believed that politics is downstream from culture. If we win the culture war, that's how we change the hearts and minds of America's young people. We've been able to kind of make conservatism cool again.
His conservative content netting him over 1 million followers across social media and capturing the attention of the president himself. Pearson unapologetic in his pro-Trump rhetoric.
So to all the liberals commenting on my videos, you're black. How can you defend what they're doing to illegal aliens in America? Maybe because I'm not an illegal alien in America. I was born in Georgia.
What do you say to those who say you're trolling or race baiting?
Well, I think that they probably don't interact much with authenticity. So when they see authenticity in action, it's something that's unfamiliar to them. And so for me, I'm America first, and that's my North Star. And illegal immigrants, I have nothing in common with them. Transgender folks have nothing in common with them. I think everyone should be treated with decency because of just how I was raised. But outside of that, that's kind of where the similarities are. They are literally being led astray.
His newest venture, launching the political podcast Family Matters.
It's good to see you all again. We have a jam-packed show ahead today,
where he and his guests speak their minds.
There's a common misconception that conservatives are uppity and bougie and we don't know black people. Baby, I'm as black as they come.
What they're doing for young conservatives and just young people in general is really invaluable. It's about not voting identity politics and really critically thinking about what matters to you.
Anna Marie Wiley first broke through on reality TV as a castmate on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I came up with this idea to have the ladies over at my house for Mother's Day, diamonds and champagne brunch.
But lately, she's been an outspoken supporter of President Trump, from being invited to the White House to appearing on Fox News.
I voted for Joe Biden in 2020, and it wasn't until this election cycle that everything changed for me.
Wiley says her beliefs that transgender athletes shouldn't play in women's sports is a part of why she chose to vote for President Trump. That choice, she believes, cost her friendships and an invite back on the Bravo show.
I was given such a bad edit on that show and shown in such a negative light. So all of a sudden, I'm transphobic, I'm a bigot, I'm this mean person.
In a statement to ABC News, a Bravo spokesperson writes, there is absolutely no truth to those claims. Wiley wouldn't label herself as a full-blown conservative.
I'm really more moderate because there are many things Republicans believe that I don't share the same values with. I'm actually pro-choice. I look at things on an individual basis.
And black conservatism isn't a monolith. One of the major boiling points, recent controversies around racist comments within pockets of the GOP.
How do you reconcile your support for the Republican Party with some of the ways that race can be discussed in corners of the party?
Yeah, well, I think a few voices don't represent the totality of the Republican Party. The only leader of this party is President Trump. President Trump, despite being called a racist, a bigot, a white supremacist, almost ad nauseum by a liberal media that despises him, was able to have the best performance among minority voters of any Republican nominee in half a century. And so I think it goes to show that black people are a lot smarter than a lot of those on the left give them credit for.
I think the inroads that Donald Trump made with minorities, particularly black men and Hispanic men, frankly, it comes from a different perspective. I think it's more a failure of the Democratic Party to explain why they are the champions of people of color.
Political commentator Tara Satmeyer is a lifelong Republican who became an independent after the 2020 election.
People of color who are willing to align themselves with this incredibly dangerous and self-destructive nationalist populist worldview, I find it very difficult to digest.
What do you say to black conservatives who have left the Republican Party because they view President Trump and his policies as detrimental to the black community?
Good thing we've replaced them. We've replaced them with new blood in our party that have come over and said that President Trump is exactly what we need for this moment.
For Pearson, the future is young and bright for black conservatives.
Young people are the future. I believe that the cultural wins that we're putting on the board are moving the dial. We've got to harness that because this energy is not always going to be here.
And our thanks to Avery Harper. Up next here, from Harry Styles to Love Island and Bachelor Nation, marathons are turning into a sea of young faces, some of them even famous. Why running is hotter than ever. And welcome back. We've all heard of the runner's high, that rush of endorphins when the miles are behind you and your body feels like it's glowing. But in some high-profile marathons recently, that running glow might just be from the spotlight on the celebrity running next to you. Here's Nightline's Ashin Singh.
Race day isn't just about running anymore. It's a day to be seen. Celebs are taking over the NYC Marathon. Catfish host Neve Schulman stopping along the route for banana bread.
It's my favorite show, I swear.
Love Island USA favorites getting competitive.
I'll see you at the end.
And Bachelor Nation's leading men Matt James and Tyler Cameron kicking the day off. Running is hot right now. Back at the start line, race day nerves are hot.
Everyone's a little bit quiet, but you can feel everyone ready, and I feel like this is what I like about race day.
Keely Scott is just one of the 55,000 people running this year.
There's obviously going to be moments where I'm going to doubt myself.
River into Manhattan, right there. Across the Harlem River to the Bronx.
At 26 years old, she's part of a new wave.
We're gonna run along the water. Let's do this. Sport mode activated.
Finding more than miles on the road, chasing connection, confidence, and purpose. From everyday athletes just looking for an outlet, to A-listers catching the running bug. Harry Styles with an impressive sub-3-hour marathon in Berlin. Issa Rae crossing the finish line at the Portland Marathon.
I can't believe I did that. I don't know why I did that.
Gen Z is one of the largest growing groups lacing up and hitting the pavement. The number of 20-somethings participating in marathons has spiked in recent years. In New York, finishers in their 20s went up a whopping 25% in just 1 year, from 2023 to 2024.
I do believe that the rise is informed by storytelling on social media, but also the endorphin-filled cascade. You know, you see your friend have that endorphin runner's high, you're like, I want some of that. And guess what? There's no overnight shipping for that. You have to earn it.
Headspace comes first, stretching comes second, and then running comes third.
After cheering from the sidelines for years, Keely set her sights on the biggest marathon race in the world, New York City.
So many young people have been turning to running,
yeah,
especially in their mid-20s.
I wanted a challenge. I wanted a big challenge, so I said, let's run a marathon. And I think running a marathon, you're gonna learn how to deal with emotions. And I think that's something that you kind of need to learn and figure out the hard way in your 20s. So now we're just doing it through running.
She quickly found out that the road to race day takes far longer than 26.2 miles, committing to a 22-week-long training plan.
A marathon is one of the most difficult things that somebody could willingly put their body through.
Robin Arzón knows firsthand just how tough it is.
The average person training for a marathon probably runs between 400 and 500 miles during training.
She's a star in the fitness world with 1 million Instagram followers and teaching classes on Peloton. She has 27 marathons under her belt.
Marathon training is a physical commitment, an emotional commitment, and a mental commitment.
Day 1 of marathon training is complete.
Keely started training back in June. We caught up with her on week 13, a little over a month before the marathon.
Today is 16 miles. I've never ran that much in my life.
Her route giving her a preview of what's to come on race day.
We are on the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm about 10 and a half miles in.
Then she ends with a treat.
So good.
What have some of them been the most emotional moments for you during this process?
I think it's been the self-doubt. It's very easy to be hard on yourself.
Every Wednesday, Anna Finkelstein ends her day with a literal speed date.
The easiest date I've ever gotten ready for.
She's a member of the Lunge Run Club, where singles like Anna hope to make a love connection.
All right, while we get organized, remember today's about meeting people in real life.
Co-founders Steve Cole and Rachel Lansing started the Lunge Run Club in 2024. It has quickly grown to 32,000 followers online and 1,500 in-person runners.
If you're wearing black, you are single. If you see people in color, it's just signifying that they're taken or they're just looking for friendship.
The 3-mile jog to the bar is just the pregame to their fun night out.
Well, I'm here to get my fitness on and definitely meet new people.
Definitely would prefer to meet someone through a running group than a random dating app.
Yeah, I met you. I'm having a good time, so.
As for Anna, the night was a partial success.
I haven't made any love connections tonight, but I made a couple friends.
I think that loneliness is such an epidemic that we became acutely aware of during the pandemic. And you've got that effervescent feeling of being part of a party, because that runner's high is very, very real.
After more than 5 months of early mornings and long runs, Keely is closing in on that finish line. Stopping only for motivation from her loved ones. 4.5 long hours later,
I'm a little sore, but I'm focusing on mentally how I feel, and mentally I'm good. Ah! Sorry everyone, I ran a marathon.
And our thanks to Ashen. When we come back here, Jennifer Aniston makes a social media splash, the 5 words that have the internet buzzing. And finally, tonight's Nightlight, Jennifer Aniston makes it Instagram official. The Friend star posting a photo with a caption, "Happy birthday, my love, cherished," making official the rumors that have been swirling for months. Jim Curtis is a wellness coach and hypnotherapist whose book appeared on the actress's social media in May. And that is Nightline. Thanks for the company, America. Good night.